Man, say, if you didn't see what happened on Raw last night, I'm here to give you the recap. I am nobody, always trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody, and that is Jesus the Christ. Let's talk about it. In the Bible, the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16, where Paul asks the Galatians, have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? I want y'all to remember that because that's going to be the theme of the closing segment of WWE Raw last night. Well, if you've been following the storyline, you know that last week on Monday Night Raw, CM Punk had a face-to-face confrontation with Roman Reigns, in which CM Punk told Roman Reigns, and I'm paraphrasing, if he keep acting the way that he acting, he gonna send him to the same place that his father is at. Well, we all know that CM Punk daddy is dead. And we know that the Usos are cousins to Roman Reigns, which means that Roman Reigns' father is their uncle. So tonight on WWE Raw, CM Punk came out for the closing segment to cut a promo. And in the midst of his promo, the Usos come to the ring, Jimmy and Jay. Now, Jay is definitely over. 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. But he's not the best talker on the mic, you know. I would say he don't have the best talking skills. But tonight, though, the way that his character is portrayed, he definitely did his thing tonight. Jay came out with the kind of attitude that's like, look, man, we either finna get an apology from you, or it's up and it's stuck, and I ain't trying to hear nothing else, you know. Jimmy came out with the type of attitude to where, yeah, man, we need this apology from you if you want us to continue to be cool. But if you don't get this apology, it's about to go down. Well, CM Punk was like, well, look, I'm not a spiritual person, but I know y'all are. He pretty much was saying he don't know when people die if they can hear us, or if they can see us, or if they can't hear us, or they can't see us. So he asked them, do y'all think that y'all Uncle Alpha can hear us and see us? They said, yeah. He said that their uncle and his brother, they trained him. They fed him. They actually helped him get into the wrestling business. So they know him, and he know them. He was saying that if their uncle could hear him and see him, then he wouldn't have took offense in the same way that they took offense, even though he said what he said, because what he said was not a disrespect to their uncle, it was disrespect to Roman Reigns. Well, you know, Jay and them wasn't trying to hear that. Jay and Jimmy was trying to tell him this ain't got nothing to do with Roman Reigns, man. This has everything to do with what you said about our uncle. You're gonna apologize for what you said about our uncle, or it's about to go down. So Punk said, okay, y'all want me to apologize? All right, I'll apologize. I apologize for the way that Roman Reigns treated y'all when y'all were in the bloodline with him. He said, I apologize for the way Roman Reigns treated me, even though I had his back. And he said, I apologize for the way that Roman Reigns have treated the WWE Universe. Because y'all know when Roman was the champion, he pretty much got that Brock Lesnar schedule. He didn't show up every week. You know, he wasn't doing no appearances. He wasn't signing no autographs. Punk let it be known that Roman was supposed to be at Raw tonight, but he not here. And instead of him being here, y'all come out to try to take offense for him. He should be here. So he apologized for that. Well, that ain't really what they wanted to hear, even after they explained to him that, hey, this ain't got nothing to do with Roman. This got everything to do with what you said about our uncle. Punk pretty much reiterated the same thing that he said previously, and Jay fired off on him. You know, he hit him a couple of times. Jimmy probably got in a lick or two, but he didn't really do too much to him. He actually got Jay off of CM Punk, and they exited the ring while CM Punk laid on the ground looking at them like, man, I can't believe y'all really just did this to me, because in the segment, they let it be known that they cool with each other. They don't got no issues. But the only issue they do that they about to have is if CM Punk don't apologize for what he said about their uncle. Man, say if you didn't get to see this segment, I advise that you go out your way to go see this segment. It really was a good segment. And if you know me, I want to see the original bloodline, the new bloodline, the MFTs, and every other Samoan by blood in the WWE. I want to see them come together and start a super bloodline. We may not be getting that before WrestleMania, and we have 4 weeks until WrestleMania, but this storyline seems as if it's leading in that direction, and we can get that after WrestleMania. So I'm so excited. I'm turned up. Again, if you didn't see this segment, go out your way to go watch this segment, man. I am Mama Ducks, Baby Duck, Mr. No Ducks himself. But watch this, though.